Okay. This looks right then. No, wait. Okay, let's... Wait, not there. So, if anyone's here already, give me an audio check, make sure, you know. Anyone here? Do I sound okay? Sound fine. Alright. Thank you. So, I don't know how to really say this. The thing is, like, a lot of people aren't gonna... Alright, wait, if I put a message up here, will people see it when they come in later? Basically, I want to say I'm not going to be looking at the chat, so feel free to discuss the game. Well, let's just try it. I'll just try that, and then we'll close it out, and close everything else out except for this. And we'll put up, there it is, OCS Playoffs Dark. Okay. So here we are. Hi everybody, I'm Tom Kelly, Wise on the OCS, on Jump I guess. Playing against Profundity, Mike Gem, who is the September qualifier, qualified in April. Basically, we've spent the past 7 months or so determining who the top 16 players are in this Jump League, and now we're having a top 16 elimination bracket, and this is our first match. We did a kind of unusual deck selection process in that we just normally you just bring whatever deck, and you don't need to bring the same deck to every game, unlike a real life tournament. This time we did a ban process where Mike and I both pick 3 decks and then banned one of our opponent's decks and then picked a deck. So it's kind of introduced a new kind of metagaming thing, which is really cool. Because I actually, like, after having done it, I realized some of the things that I could have done better, because it was just an unfamiliar strategic process. Like, I realize now I'm playing this Entanglements, and I have both According to My Design and Emperor in it, which I don't want to play either of those cards, really, if it wasn't for Throne Room. What I should have done is I should have said, okay, I'm always banning Throne Room. Take out all the Throne Room hate. Don't play either of those 2 cards. Make my deck better against the field, and then just if Throne Room appears, assume I'm banning it. That is kind of what the approach I took with my light side lineup. I said I'm always banning AOBS, and I picked 2 decks that would lose to AOBS, and which you couldn't play in like an open field. But okay, here we go. Enough talking about stuff like that. We're on to the real game. So I've got this first match here is going to be Entanglements versus He's the Chosen One, and away we go. According to my design, if I was thinking straight, would not be in the deck. Although I did end up banning Jakku instead of Throne Room. So okay. Ender Shield. Don't need some more points. So I tactical support. Obviously I pitch according to my design, but first I activate. This is definitely not a turn one. Against, even though I have the occupation, against main decks or decks that already want to come after me, it doesn't do as much good to flip turn one. Actually, I need to do something. Wait, hold on. You don't want to eat breakfast yet. It's Sunday, so you've got your medicine.
Ooh, jeez.
Just use this glass for last night. There it is. And then you need to wait an hour. Or kind of puzzle or something like that. Just as long as you're upright. Okay, sorry about that. Where was I? So I've done the pulls. I just activate now. Okay. And yeah, I said it at the beginning in chat, but for those people who maybe didn't catch it right away, I'm not going to be looking at chat or interacting with chat or anything like that. So you can feel free to discuss the game without fear that you will influence the outcome. I think that's probably what you'd like better. If you wanted to interact with me, I'm assuming that it would have something to do with the game and you wouldn't be able to do that. So if you want to ask me something unrelated to the game, like how did I get this awesome robe, then you can do that at some other time. And it was just on Amazon. It's nothing complicated about it. Okay, so yeah, there's nothing that I'd want to Tarkin's bounty for, I don't think. There is a barrier active, but I don't think I need it that badly. No. One barrier, one trooper assault is also active. Alright, let's just do this. King Bay. Up to 8, and then I draw 2. If I go up to 10, that's enough that I can tactical support, losing 1 from hand, and Piet for the Admiral's Order without worrying about Grimtash. So I think that's the play. Actually, maybe it makes sense to tactical support now so he can't sense. Well, let's recirculate first. Okay, now that I have 2 tactical supports, does it make sense to want him to burn a sense on one of them? I think yes. So let's pull There Is No Try, and we won't tactical support. He doesn't know, and he could very well think that getting the sense on the tactical support is huge. It's not as huge if I have a second one. I mean, it's still good, but also with my Stormtrooper Patrol and with Barrier and Trooper Assault, we're grabbing that. Having him burn a sense is fine with me. So this card is pretty much always the card I grab. So the thing is, yeah, it's dual purpose because he really doesn't want the Hujix, because otherwise he can get beat down very easily. But he also is later going to need the occupation canceling. So it kind of puts them in a tough situation where you have to make that play and grab the Hujix, but now you don't have the occupation suspension. Okay, 1 document in hand, 1 from reserve. Document in hand, like 1 document in hand is kind of a wash. Because it's like you're down a card in hand in the long run, but you get the 1 extra force earlier. So it kind of evens itself out. Alright, so now let's tactical support. This will just be the ground guys. Wait, actually, is Barrack active still? Or maybe Barrack's the card in use well? don't want to tactile support again. If Barrack is the card in the used pile, then I want to search for the Admiral's Order now. So I'll do that. Okay, just talking about when we're good with reverts, and yeah, just wait. I want to just after that. Hopefully, it doesn't recirculate right now because I wanted to. Right, it's not worth reverting just for this. But yeah, I did say that I wanted to Piet for that, and then he asked the question. Oh, there's Barrack. All right, well, live and learn. No, this is not an actual big thing, but yeah, I did. I was like, okay, next action, I search with Piet, and then he asked the question I forgot about, and then I pass the next action. But this is a very minor thing. And like also it's not even necessary like that I wanted to do this. Well actually what if I mean now I've got the opportunity to maybe Tarkin's bounty for Barrack. Do am I that worried about let's think about it. Not that worried, I don't think. Alright, well let's see what happens. So I deploy Town of Insight. Bless you. Okay, both docking bays are in there. The other ones are not. Barrack is still in reserve, so it's as if I hadn't, because this is the only thing. Barrack and yeah, the barrier. No, wait, I didn't barrier. What did I use the one force for? Grab, right. So those two are in there. If I Tarkin's ordered now, or Tarkin's bounty now, what would I be looking for? Justice, maybe? Justice doesn't seem that great. Gick. I have 2 Gicks active. How much force am I going to be using? Oh, Elsek is... Barrack is the only one of the biker scouts. Justice would be a way for... no, that's fine. 1, 2, 3... I do have a lot of leftover force this turn. If I tactile support, there's only 2 troopers in reserve, so tactile support right now doesn't make sense. I kind of want to grab the Justice just in case. So you saved 4. So I'll probably get a Gick. I mean, it also clears. Yeah, let's just get the Justice here, just in case. It also clears hand space. and eliminates one of the biggest threats. Still threatening though would be Anakin Padme. But I can get the biker scouts for that. It's unlikely. So I'll have 17. So if he has Anakin, Padme, and Sense, but he can't really sense. He'd need to play like a character and then the ship, and then sense the barrier. Unless he has a natural barrier canceller. But also this like drops a card in my hand and lets me safely draw more cards. Which means I'm almost certainly going to find the Gick here. Okay, there's Elsic. There's the Gick. Did I say 5 or 4? I think 4 is fine to save. Okay. No troopers lost. Not that I'd retrieve in this situation anyway. So there is the possibility that Grimtosh lost would be really bad against me here, but that's kind of a shot in the dark from him. And also wouldn't be that bad. That's the thing, is like there's a lot of times that Grimtosh loss would actually be pretty good against you, but they're also spending 4 force. Even if my hand's face up, right? If my hand's face up and he has Grimtosh loss, he probably plays it. But you're also spending 4 force that doesn't directly affect the board in the situation where you're so behind on board. And when the question is, do you spend those 4 force without knowing that you're getting a huge hit out of it? The answer is probably no. Alright, so let's see. He does play direct cancelers, but at least that one isn't in hand. I don't actually see Sense, so whatever. The mess not in hand, Luke's lightsaber not in reserve. Only one Luke, so certainly Luke is in hand. I do see Profundity. I don't see Anakin or Padme. So if his ship comes down, I'm definitely burying it. Because I don't think he has 3 ships. Hera and Lando, so probably not multiple battle lessons going on. Okay. So let me make sure. Yeah. So, I mean, here I put myself in this situation where he can kill one site for sure. I just don't care. Like, I'll take that trade. Like, he spends his turn like killing the site, and I either kick it or I patrol Trooper Assault or I bury it or something like that. And then I just do a bunch more damage, and I've got the potential to counterattack if he has to come somewhere. And I know he has Hujiks, but I bring the Hujiks, and now he's got that problem. Ray. Let's see, so 4, so he doesn't have enough force to Anakin Padme ship me. Assuming the ship is. And so let's make him work a little bit more. Grabs the barrier, that makes sense. That's the correct grab, is barrier. Sometimes people grab Trooper Assault. Okay, so he has 2 barrier cancelers. Alright. That's still fine. Let's see what else he's got. I prefer not to use the kit here if I can avoid it. Like, Rey by herself wasn't... Okay, Padme. Padme there is fine. Padme not in space. I'm okay with this. Like, again, that's sometimes like that would be the ideal for it, but also I can just get the biker scout set up soon, so it's not like, you know, it's a huge threat turn 3 on. Okay, so he's going for 3 battles here. So this is why I was like, maybe I should save 5. I wonder if it was a mistake not to save 5. So I think I kill Rey here. Actually, let's think. So if I react to the Rey battle in Trooper Assault, obviously wherever I react is where I'm going to Trooper Assault, so I don't lose anyone at all. And then I die at the other 2 sites. Yeah, that's fine. This is also the way I don't have to use the kick. So I trade 1 for 1 basically. Like, character wise. Alright, so let's get that react. And also, I mean, it's possible that he doesn't hit. Okay, so he has the barrier. Alright, so now now I do the Trooper Assault on the Corrin battle instead. Because here I'm gonna kick probably. Unless he misses. Which he is defense value 4 because of the Admiral's Order. So it is a miss. So I'm actually probably safe. Well, decree Kirkinos force push. take the Kirkanos. Or the Decree, honestly. Take the Kirkanos. I guess I should have waited. So I'm not taking all three, and he's going to do all three battles. So why would I do it in the first one? So 10 to 3. So it's Burskin 1. Oh, I stack a card, right? Do we stack Executor? Yeah, given what I've seen, I stack Executor. Bursk. And don't kick this, just lose one. Which is kick, just from use pile, not from hand. Do I bother Troop Assault just to save Drazen? Yes. Yes, I do. Do I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. Yeah. Oh, I forgot all his battles are free. That's pretty good then. Stack another card, and it will be, we'll lose one of the attack, I suppose. Now Trooper Assault this. Just 5, so 7 to 5, so I have to stack in this two. This is alright. Do I do this for no? So just tactical support first action of my turn. Oberker Garrison. I know that he has. I'll just take Oberk here. Garrison's time is not right now. Activate all 12. If I activate 11, let's see, 1, 2, 3. You know, we'll do a little bit more selection here. And also there's a possibility of like a Royal Guard or Sight or something like that that I'd want to pull out. Okay. I think I should have saved 5. There's Profundity. I'll take Tarkin. So is there a possibility they can double beat here? So let's see, 1, so 2, 3, 6, 7, 11. No, I can't really. Well, 4, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this would be 3, 6, 9, 10. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 in Destiny at one site, 10 in Destiny at the other. Yeah, okay, we can do this. So does it make sense to, if I don't have a Troop Assault, no leaders. Well, no, I do want all the troopers at one site because of Stormtrooper Garrison. Or Stormtrooper Patrol, rather. Or 6, 7, 8, and that saves 2. Actually, that's not enough. So Padme I don't beat down. So if that's the case, I just play Min here. Wait, I do kill Padme, so... Tarkin, and then 5, 4, 3. Retrieve 1. Save the 2. Right? Yeah. So it turns out Decree would have been better. But it's now worth Justice right now. There's the Hujux. Maybe he walklings this. We'll see. I'm guessing he probably will. But maybe not. He doesn't. Wait, is she immune? Less than 3. Okay, good. I was about to say, I might have just exposed myself to that they're tracking us there. Now I do the retrieval. And it's his barrack that I want. Okay. Okay, actually that's good. I forgot that he could do that. So you can hit the Stormtrooper patrol here without me being able to react. Fortunately, I think he's going to attack with Luke, and I wasn't going to react to that anyway. I would have had Trooper Assault. The barrier was actually really good, because I wanted to kill Kylo. Okay. Yeah, actually, if he has another attack here, and he can... Yeah, this could be bad. I can see myself losing this game now. If he can attack successfully this Stormtrooper patrol also, that will flip me back. Now he has to spend a force to battle, which is nice. I should pull secret plans here. When does this happen? Trophies. Alright. Yep. Well played. Alright, so we'll pull the secret plans now just so we don't forget. So we're act here, this guy dies. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose. So battle. Seconds kicked, that's that. So I need to beat down now. I wonder, should I not have retrieved? Yeah, I should not have retrieved. I'm gonna lose big. I think I lose the match. Alright. So, justice for force push. What would I want? Yeah, I should have. If I had decree out, this would be a whole lot better. Early mistakes snowballing. Let's think. Justice for Decree doesn't do much. Justice for Force Push doesn't do much either. Let's take Decree, I guess. He does have some zeros still. Ooh, that's bad. Forget about that. Ooh, I'm in trouble. Alright, so how do I... How do I beat him down? It's like that's the only way I have Mara still. So Force Push for Mara. And what else? This is bad. Alright, so I think I need the cards in hand. So we kick this. And yeah, that flips me back. If he draws a 0, I think I still have to forfeit the patrol, so it doesn't even matter. And there's a possibility I lose overflow here. Ten to 4, forfeits for 5, so yeah, them and 1. Alright, so that. We'll stack Elsic, I guess. No, we'll stack Oberg. That and 1. So we save 3 force. And just try to EPP beat Ray here, I think is the only way I win. Or not win, but I can cut some diff. I think the game is over in terms of winning this individual game. If I can get a good beat here, it's not impossible that I can win. Or that I can win the match. There's Mara. I was hoping I hadn't stacked her. That would have been bad. Alright. Go for Ray because she has less power. Lando, even though Lando can retrieve. 0 is luckily in the force pile. He has a 0 in reserve. Oh, he plays 2 free rides. Also, I wonder if he just assumed I was going to play entanglements and teched all his decks super hard for entanglements. Makes sense. Other than that, I don't see much in the way of tech for entanglements. I think he just has played really well and I've made a few mistakes. Oh, come on. I didn't check the destinies at all because it didn't matter what the destinies are. I'm still doing this. Yes. Oh, that's so lucky. Actually, I should have checked the destinies because maybe I should have gone for Lando if the destinies were bad, then they weren't going to hit Ray. Yeah, I should have checked the destinies. Okay, they're all defense value +2, so it's possible he misses. Nope, it's not. Okay, let's shuffle, put some good destinies on top, but the relevant destiny is the third one down. Let's see. Hopefully I draw high, he draws low. Yeah, not bad. With those destinies in mind, I would have definitely gone for Lando. 3. So he has to lose 10. Okay. Mara goes here for sure. Move here also. Shell down. Yeah, 2 cards in hand. Let's assume that he doesn't have space. Okay. If he has complete air, it's actually not impossible that I could actually win this game. It would be hard. He'd have to have complete air this turn. And he didn't lose anything from hand. So I'm guessing that's not the case. I'm guessing he has something. But let's see. Although with 2 free ride combos in his deck, and I should have actually, let's see, what did he lose? He didn't lose free ride combos at all. So all the free ride combos are still in the deck. Oh, he has another Run the Gron. Okay, that's game. 1922. Okay. Well, he could miss. Mara's defense value is 7. Forfeit 8. Nope, he doesn't miss. Is the Emperor the third one down? I think the Emperor might be the third one down. Yes. Is this Vader? Wait, no, this is Emperor. So now I draw the Vader unless I shuffle. So obviously I shuffle. There's also the 0, so it could actually even get worse. $17.24. Okay. So yeah, this seems like it's gonna end the game here, this battle. $10-27, yep. So I just lose everything before losing Merit or Mahdi in order to... Oh, nice! I can stack a card from Life Force on I Feel the Conflict, and then I have one less card in Alice pile. So... the last battle is actually very close. So if I can win by 24, I think I can take it. But I need to win by 24, and that's tough. So 24 down in... Alright, so 5-minute break everyone, and then we'll be back for game 2. Probably about 10 minutes and then should be set to eat. Oh, I guess I need to. Alright. There's open. There's light. Alright. Let's check the chat in between games. Although I guess I can't see what people have said, right? No? Okay. Well, that's that. Nice quick check in the chat. Alright, so for those of you just joining us, this is game 2 of the first match between myself, Tom Kelly, and Mike Jem in the OCS playoffs, round 1. My dark side, Imperial Entanglements, lost to his light side. He's the chosen one by 24. And this is game 2 of the match. Okay. So. No, I don't do that. Don't do that again here. So I'll just do that. We can grab Endo Shield if he wants. So I've lost this match. I lost to Johnny Chu at Worlds, but I did misplay, and I ran this against myself a couple times, and I'm more familiar with the old allies than with the deal, but I managed to route the deal twice in the 2 times I did it. And Johnny was saying that he thinks it's a bad match, so I think it's just possible that I did misplay it at the at Worlds, and that was the reason. But on the other hand, this is the deck that Mike picked to go up against my old allies, so he has confidence in the match, and it's also possible that he's teched this for old allies, which, given that we saw his light was teched for entanglements, it wouldn't be too surprising. So here, the hope is that he does not have a turn 1 executor. What Johnny was able to do was use a stop map flip, so I'm trying to prioritize quick flip if I can. Does have Bespin. Does he have... They must never let him leave the city in his hand. Waiting on his deploy phase action. Okay. No first turn executor. That's good for me. This might be his way of finding they must never again leave the city. So probably he just found that. No, he doesn't find it. This is good news. Can actually flip this turn. I think that might be worth it. It's kind of weird. Well, let's see. Ginger. So instead of getting Ray, hello, morning.
This morning, Ginger.
Get that with Leia. Or wait, no, I don't even ready. I play Leia? Does seem kind of like a waste. Then I'll have the strike points fill it. But what do I want from the use pile? I'll punch it.
I'll go start in the bedroom.
Fins are there. Flight suit? Not really. But I could get lower Synteca instead of Ray. That seems better. Yeah, well, what if you bury yours? That's fine. You want to bury yours and take a probably. Okay, this is what we do. If you bury yours Larson Tucker, that's still fine. Side of Jakku landing site, so I want it. This is Jakku landing site, yeah, so I want it in between these two. Don't deploy Ray. So take off, flip, move Larson Tech here. Okay. Draw one. Full battle plan. Pass the turn. Okay. Falcon can be attacked, but generally he just has like Executor or like Kylo's Shuttle or something, which Kylo's Shuttle could kill. me and does flip me back because I know me, but he doesn't know that I don't have Punch It or Barrier or something like that. So he's got this 1 turn window and maybe he goes for it. But he also needs to not lose by 24, and running into Punch It here is a way that you lose by 24. So I think it's unlikely he goes for it. But he also knows, like on the flip side of that, he knows I need to win by 24. So me going for it, this play, doesn't mean that doesn't mean it's safe. So it's kind of a balance. So he force pushes. Oh, with force push he can actually get up to 16, but he won't be able to play Executor and Battle. So probably force pushes just for they must never gonna leave this D, so he can get it to Bespin. But he can't like hard cast Executor to coup, because he's got the Imperial Starships to play +1. So we're waiting on him to select something with force push. I'm hoping he decides to go for something like EPV Maul or along those lines, because I have to keep your eyes open. I'm more vulnerable in space than on ground, although I'm still fairly vulnerable on ground. But he also has more of a capacity to attack me on ground. It'd be hard for him to attack me in space, given that his space is based on Executor, and Executor only deploys free to Bespin, where I'm never going to go until he blows Executor. I think that might be an absolute. It might always be wrong to go to Bespin against a free Executor deck that has not played Executor. Always. Never. I mean, pretty close. Maybe not always. I guess, yeah, I can see situations like EBO that knows that it won't forfeit its whole stack, wants to prevent Executor deploying there and moving somewhere else. So if it, yeah, like that maybe. So it does go for the ground. I need to decide here if I pull. Interesting. So he needs another search. Is he getting Maul and Doctor? Or something like that. Target. Okay. Maybe it just wants to use multiple battles in here. That makes sense. There's a possibility this clears me. Forfeit 5. I subtract 2. He draws 2 high ones. Okay. It's got me out power by a lot. Oh, I should have used this now. Okay, let's go ahead and play Golden Mirage here. Grab the Corvette instead of Rogue One. No, Rogue One. So I survived this battle. I'm in not bad shape. Although it's limited how many I can top deck in order to stay alive in this battle. Ooh. That was bad. I should have strike planning before the battle. Okay, didn't top deck layer. Oh no, he has the point man. This is bad. This could be how I lose the match. This is bad. Does he redraw this? No. Well, if he draws a 2 now, yes, he does redraw it. He needs to be safe. Okay, that's good. 3. Okay, if he draws a 1 or a 2, I can keep Radis alive. Nope, he draws a 3. That's unfortunate. Oh, I guess there's another reason I should have. Alright, let's get General Leia now so I don't draw for Destiny at least. This is likely going to be really bad. I need him to draw super low here. Alright, that's a start. This is rough. Okay. 17 to my 3 in the destiny. If I draw high, I do not draw high. Okay. Them and 7. Get rid of that. Okay. This is gonna be tough. So I can maybe kill Executor here. 3, 6, 2, 5, 8. Maybe I should have gotten the Corvette actually, now I think about it. I need to kill Executor. Oh, but that's... Activate 13. And he just drains 2 and 2. That. Or maybe I just kill this. Then he does that. I think I need to flip back. So I know he has Throne. Can I kill Executor and win the game because of that? I feel like I still lose. Do I? Alright, so let's see. 2, 5, 8, 2 destiny. I still wanted to play the location if it's there. It's not there. No Ray active. Or no Ray in reserve. So if I Battle Smoke, draw 2 destiny. So I get solo. Retreat. That flips me. Yeah, I guess that's the play. Maybe the play was to get solo for Leia and just beat down Snoke. Seems like not a huge beatdown, and I want to get the retrieval going. Alright, he has the barrier. I guess I do grab him. It's still flip. Can't even reduce the drain. You cancel it though. That was a good draw. Okay, so I can maybe kill Executor now, even with Thrawn. 3, 7, 12, 16. I need more force than I'm getting though. This is tough. Unless he moves to Jakku, which I don't think he's going to move to Jakku. So he probably grabs it to hit here. My hope is that he just blew everything this last turn. I know he's got Thrawn, who doesn't do a ton here, and 4 other cards that I don't know about. I had to search the force map twice last turn. Probably that was for Tarkin and Kylo, I'm assuming. So if he had to search twice to get 2 cards to attack with, it means he probably doesn't have that many other cards to attack with. Okay. Alright, Hawks can get another card to attack with. And also the bow from Kylo did, so he has whatever that card was, unless he pulled Operational as planned. Or not, what do I always think is Operational as planned? Point Man. Which, that wouldn't be totally unrealistic that he wanted to pull the point man with Kylo. Because he knows that one way he doesn't clear me is keep your eyes open. Does he have Phasma too? Probably, if he's getting FN. Yep. So I still think I add one here with the Rebel leadership rather than limiting. And hopefully Solo can forfeit for everything. Probably will be able to. It's an unfortunate swing that I'm losing one force as opposed to retrieving two for this middle. Oh my goodness. The instinct was terrible there. I'm so preoccupied with other things I forgot that It's a Hit was the card that was in my use pile. Yeah, you can also Solo's game text, which is it stops me from playing Jedi Love or heading for the Medical Forget, which I probably was wanting to play one of those. Oh, the deck plays Sense? That I didn't realize. This is bad. Alright. To add one, yep. Well, let's play Deirdre, not now. I think I almost certainly lose the match here. But he might draw one. I'll subtract two from these. I don't believe he does close call. And hopefully he can draw 2 1s in a row now. Can he draw 2 or lower? No, so that's both of them dying. Actually, 3 and Han would have survived, but that's exactly enough to kill both of them. And I just drove 1 dissonance at 3, so that only kills FN. So I lose these 2, and then how do I possibly win from this point without using any? I have 2 more cards I could possibly use. I think I need to retrieve Leia so that I can start retrieving Force with her. Yeah, I have to retrieve Leia. Maybe he misses both shots here. It's not entirely over, so I'm going to keep on playing. Activate Tron. APR for Leia, APR Poe for Leia. Slay Leia here. So there's Rey. Here it just doesn't work. So this battle 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He just naturally misses Leia. I subtract 2 from like a no destiny and draw like a 5. And I'm still losing a force. I think this is as good as it's gonna get though. And is it just wedge? I think it's just wedge because I want these two without Poe. That's not threatening Executor. But it might later. Also, it's cheaper. And I do still have a 6 in deck, so although I can't subtract to make it 0 because then Tarkin redraws.
Here, almost done with puzzle.
Yes, definitely gonna finish it before any word goes near.
Alright, so he needs to naturally miss here. Natural miss. Now I need to draw 5 or 6. Oh, I didn't search for a site. Oh. Well, I need the life force maybe. Let's just assume I never draw the site. It's a 1. I think that's key. I can't love it. And just a 3, which I can subtract 1, but then I have to lose Leia, and 1, 2, 3, yeah, you might as well just. Alright, that was very thin hope there, but that was what it was. Alright, so result, Mike Jam advances, and thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you next time.